never remember which thing it is, but I love this remote. Yes, everybody, we are talking about the remote for my camera.
Oh, you started
when I
wrong.
popped on.
I
Huh?
don't have to do anything else.
No.
right? Okay.
You shouldn't have to anyway. Sorry, we're just getting set up here. But hello, everyone, and welcome to Linnell Diamond Painting. I'm Lee,
I'm Lenore.
and we are here for another week, even though we're a day late.
Yeah, a day late and a dollar short.
Well, I'd say more than $1, but
Well,
that's okay.
just be quiet. Don't jinx us.
Okay, I have got to change the wax in the tip.
You have got to change the
I've got to
wax
wait
in
and
the-
change the wax in the tip. Yes. Take some of the old wee wax out.
Put some of the new wee wax in.
Put some of the new wee wax in because it's been sitting there for too long without being used. So we'll take it out of the pen somehow.
Somehow.
Let's see.
Excuse
As far
me.
as what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
not a whole hell of a lot. I think we explained everything that we've had going on so far in our live last Tuesday.
Yeah.
And in the last 3 days, really nothing's gone on.
Which is always a good thing.
We don't really live exciting lives, so we don't go traveling. We don't,
You go out to the store and come back home.
yeah, we go. It's not like we go to retreats or anything like some of you lucky people just did. But that's okay. Anyway, yeah, I don't think anything really happened.
No.
If I remember correctly.
You probably do.
I probably do, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just because I'm so good at a memory. Yeah, okay. So, why don't we start with comments?
Okay. The first one comes from Laurie Joseph. What a beautiful song, Lenore. One of my favorites. Enjoy working on your birthday gifts. Love the butterfly. I will.
Don't remember what song that was. I can't
It
get
was
this open.
what a beautiful,
Oh, yeah.
what a wonderful world.
What a Wonderful World.
Louis Armstrong show.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't believe this. I can't get this tin open.
Let me see.
It twists to screw top.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see why you can't either. You can't.
Well, then, I guess I'll have to switch to Erica's Rainbow Watermelon.
There you go. Okay. Oh, I got it.
Up. I can go back to the wax.
There you go.
Sorry. Little confusion. I have all kinds of things here. I never know what I'm going to do.
That's okay. And we have something from Tammy. What a wonderful surprise.
God.
Such a thoughtful gift, and they're both beautiful. Also, I love hearing you sing one of my favorite songs. As always, you sounded beautiful as ever. Happy birthday, my favorite. I love you so very much. I feel the same way about you, my Tammy. What?
All this, there should be more to that.
There isn't.
Oh, wait a minute. No, that was the unboxing.
Yes, dear.
Never mind.
Okay. And then we have Trin, who says, "What beautiful birthday kits! Love the song, Lenore. Happy birthday, happy birthday!" And she sent hearts. Everybody sends at least one, which we appreciate.
Which is always appreciated, yes.
And Judith Hood, "Oh my, that is one of my favorite songs, and you sing it so beautifully. I just wanted to give a little something to wish you a happy birthday and show my appreciation for the many hours of enjoyment you both have given me." Judith, you are very generous, and I loved it.
Yep, she was.
Yeah.
And is.
And is.
Yes, she is.
Now we have Melanie.
Melanie.
Shut up, Lee. She can sing the same song over and over and would never be bored. Bon fête, ma belle. Lenore. My belle Lenore. What a win world.
What a wonderful world,
Yes.
probably, is what she meant.
No, it says WYN. Don't pick on me. The bon, and I'm saying it wrong, bon fête, is like happy birthday, happy holiday, happy whatever.
Okay, whatever.
My beautiful Lenore, I will take everything.
But,
Thank you, Melanie.
yes, Melanie, he did.
Then we have Miss Bunny. Happy birthday. Hope it was an amazing day. It actually was. I missed my brother, but I always miss my brother. But I had my two favorite other men here, my favorite husband and my favorite brother-in-law, Jack.
Excuse me.
My favorite husband.
Yeah,
Lee.
except for the fact that I'm the only husband you ever have had and never will have.
Boy, you're a little picky today.
Yes, I am. So go ahead.
Cindy Bennett. Happy birthday, Lenore. So cool. Get you twice in one day. There is a song, Butterflies Are Free by Ed Ames, from the movie Butterflies Are Free, starring Goldie Hawn and Edward Albert. I bet Lenore would really make that song sound even better. Sending another kabazillion hearts to last another week. Thank you. And I don't know the song, but I am going to
Look it
investigate it. Look it up. Yes.
Yeah, make sure you circle that rather than just check it off.
True. Okay.
Yes, we tend to print out all the comments from the last week, or if it's alive, the previous week to that, because, I mean, after all, it's only 2 days, so we'd like to give people enough time to comment. Even though we don't get a lot of comments, so I guess we don't have a lot of people watching the replays. But that's okay.
Then we have Happy Little Drills, Carol.
Yep.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lenore. Happy birthday to you. In chipmunk voice.
Chipmunk voice.
Which I can't do. She can. Carol can.
Well, in typing she can anyway.
Yes, in typing she can. Then we have Carrie. And she says, hello, happy birthday, with a bunch of hearts, which I love.
Kerrie?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
This one I need to. Then we have Happy Little Drills, Carol.
Carol!
Great Wip and Chat. Lee, I wish you the best on your doctor's visits. And Lenore, keep on singing. I love to hear your voice. Well, thank you. And we're hoping the best for Lee's doctor's visit, too.
Yes, I have a visit on the 4th, which is a regular visit. And then I have a visit on the 11th, which is a pre-op visit, because I'm going to have my foot worked on on the 25th of March.
Yep.
And hopefully that'll fix the problem of me tripping over it.
That would be really good.
Yeah, it would be.
And then we have Melanie. The dark side is my happy place.
Ain't that the truth, Melanie?
And she sends hearts as well.
The happy place is the dark side, because it's the more fun place. Because we're all just like one another.
Okay.
Because I said so.
Okay. And then we have Casey, that's me.
Casey.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh and sing a song. And she wants to know what's that's from, and I think Lee already told
Yeah,
her.
I did. It was from Carol Burnett.
Yep. That's how I feel after listening to Whips and Lives. Take care, both of you. Happy birthday, Lenore. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate it, as does, I'm sure, as Lenore just said.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't care what she says. I still consider us both one person when it comes to the channel.
And then we have Henny. Hi, lovelies. Hope you feel better soon. Happy birthday, Lenore. Love you. Love you too, Henny.
See,
So happy to
even
hear
when
from
she's
you.
the one reading it, you can hear
Shut up,
the
Lee.
giggle in her voice.
Shut up, Lee. You're a pain. We have Kerry Leonard. Hello. Love that channel. You do a wonderful job. And she sends a bunch of hearts.
Always good.
Yes. Yep. And Trin, have a great week with some hearts.
Always good. Thank you. Trin is one of the ones that is. She watches everything.
I know.
She watches our Wip Chat. She watches our live. She watches our unboxings, and she comments on every one of them.
Yep.
That's why I said write down the one she did, because it was the only comment on the live.
Yeah.
And she's really dedicated to supporting the channel the way she does.
She makes us happy, that's for sure.
Yes, it does.
And then we have Cindy Bennett.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody, supports the channel.
Yep.
That we have as subscribers. I'm just commenting on the fact that she's forever leaving comments.
Yep. Which we love.
Which we have. Oh, yeah. Well, they're our script.
Mm-hmm. And Cindy Bennett, I'll try to read this time. I thought you were through, but you weren't.
No, I wasn't.
Nope. Oh, there is a song on the Dark Side by John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. Shut up, Lee. I would love it if Lenore would sing it, but I know it's not her style. Lee, maybe that should be your theme song, since you'd love to embrace the dark side. LOL. So glad you are both feeling better. Even healthy, it sucks getting older. Yeah. Looking forward to your next. Take care. Yeah. I may try to look at that. I don't know. I've never heard of the band or the song, but I will look around. What?
I'm having trouble with the drills.
Are they? Well, you better get Tammy to tell you how to talk to them.
No, that's okay. They wouldn't listen anyway. Drills can't hear you.
Yeah, they can.
No,
And speaking of Tammy,
I went to pick up one of the drills, and it popped, which popped all the drills.
oh, you poor thing.
Hey, at least they stayed in the tray.
That's true. That's very true. First of all, let's get something straight. My drills always listen to me.
No, they don't.
I enjoyed this Whip and Chat very much. I do want to tell you that Lenore was hard to hear. I'm not sure if it's because she was too far away or if the TV was too loud. Just wanted to let you know. Thanks, Tam. We need to know that stuff.
Yeah, if you're going to hear us.
Yep. Question of the week for both of you.
Oh, of course.
What do you like best about the diamond painting community? Their loyalty, their kindness.
Their support.
Yep. There's so much to say, and it's so true. Sometimes I get lonely, then I think about you guys, so that's what I like best about the diamond painting community. Then we have Tammy. Well, somebody was preachy this Facebook and chat, and it wasn't my favorite. Just saying. It was a fun birthday celebration, and I wouldn't have missed it for the world. You deserve all the very best life has to offer. Lee, I'm so happy you're finally getting the surgery on your other foot. I just wish you'd get your sleeping under control. I hate seeing you feel bad all the time. Lenore, too. I'm not used to it. I'm also happy your brother will be able to walk around and have more independence. Being able to do things for myself is very important to me, and I'm sure it is for him too. It's not easy having someone wait on you all the time. It's the little things that get me, such as not being able to turn on a light, get a drink, open a marker, etc. It's very difficult to ask for help all day long, so I'm thankful your brother doesn't have to do it. Sometimes it can make you feel less than who you are. It can for me, anyway. Not always, just sometimes. We all have our days. Thankfully, I don't have many. I think sometimes we forget just how much Miss Tammy goes through because she's so active with everything, and we forget how much she has to ask.
Which is not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
Because it just shows her independence.
That's right. That's right.
Which is a positive piece. But Tammy, you really got to shut off predictive text. It's a face in chat, not Facebook in chat. And no, your drills do not listen. They are unable to hear. They are inanimate objects. The things that they do or don't do, they do not do on their own. They do as a result of something we have done. Just like the drills that just popped out all over the place on me because I didn't have it right on my pen.
Excuse me. Question of the week for both of you.
Oh yes, I forgot about that.
If you could start your life over again with nothing changing, would you do it? No.
Nope.
I don't want to go through this again. Once was plenty through all the stuff we've been through together and apart.
No, not together, it's just our entire lives.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to change anything either.
No, she said if you could without changing.
I know that, but I'm just saying I wouldn't, just in case she decides to do a follow-up question and ask, would you change anything about your past? Guess what? Nope.
Because that would change the present.
I'm going to nip that one right in the bud.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it would change who you change one little tiny thing and it changed who you are.
Yep, or who you're with or everything.
Or what you are.
And what you are, yep.
I mean, is there things that I wish didn't happen? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But would I change them? Not on your life. Because each one of those things, somewhere along the line, taught me a very valuable lesson in one form or another.
Yep. Then we have Laurie Joseph. Hi, Lenore and Lee. I can sympathize with you on the price of insulin. Mine cost me $70 per month. It used to cost $35 a couple of years ago. I really like the dragon design on your brother's prosthetic leg. How cool is that? Have a good rest of your week. Yeah, it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It is really, really cool.
Well, the fact that the good portion of it is flesh tone
makes
it look like it's actually a tattoo.
Yeah.
I don't think that, if you didn't see the bottom metal piece, I don't think you'd probably think that, oh wow, what a cool leg.
Yep.
What a cool tattoo.
Yep. And Laurie sent hearts too.
Yeah, we gotta love our hearts.
Mm-hmm. Carrie Leonard. Hi, love your video chat. She sent hearts.
Carrie Leonard, hi there, young lady.
Then we have Judith.
Hood?
That's ridiculous about the CPAP. I'd like to see the people who decide you make too much money live on the limits they set. That's so true.
Ain't that the truth?
That prosthetic is so cool looking. It's like it came with its own built-in beautiful tattoo.
That's exactly what it came with.
Yeah.
All encased in resin.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, diamond painting with Gammy. Don't ever change, you two. You are a cute couple. Lenore, you have a lovely singing voice. Enjoy when you sing, too. Thank you, Gammy.
I keep telling you that. I don't know how.
You just sit over there and do your diamond painting and cut it out.
I will do exactly as I please. Yeah, you know what I say about that, right?
Yeah, shut up.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, she did stick her tongue out at me, so even you guys know what I say about that.
The next one comes from Angel Lee Rose.
Ah, the girlie from across the pond.
Yep. I love you both so much. I'm sorry I missed the live and not saying happy birthday on the last video. At least
Yeah,
PM you guys. Huh?
At least.
At least.
Saying happy birthday on the last video, at least.
PM you guys the reasons. Oh,
Sorry about that. We have wandering stuff rolling around.
yes. Yep. Here you go. Okay, let me sit. Now I lost my place.
PM, you guys a reason.
Reasons, yeah. However, I see you, Lenore. Worry. Hey, we can worry together. I'm scared too, as it runs in my family. Hopefully, there could be reasons like lack of B12 or medicines you can take can cause brain fog. Get yourself checked out. And Papa Lee, keep up your humor and stay in the dark side. Stay amazing. I'm so grateful that I got to talk to both of you. I'm getting sentimental here. Shut it, Angel. No, honey. Don't say that. We love it when you get sentimental.
I don't.
Well, you get out of the room. Just jealous, that's all.
Yeah.
It is.
For those of you that may have heard that, that was my brother John.
Yes, I'm the asshole of the family. Thank you very much.
You are not. You're the brat.
Oh, that might be. Oh, never mind.
Asshole's more accurate.
Yeah.
You be quiet.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, what the hell? I'm not going to have another cup of coffee.
You might as well.
You will get to meet him at some point in time
No, they won't.
because our live, end of month live, is coming up pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
He won't be on camera, but
No.
you know.
And next comes Carrie Leonard. I am praying for you. And she says,
Hold on a
hearts.
second.
I'm holding. What are you doing? I don't know what he's doing, so
Hold on just one second.
we're just punting right now.
Oh, that's not mine. That's not yours. Never mind.
Thank you for the hearts, Carrie.
I was looking for your phone because I thought I heard it ringing. But that's not it.
I don't know what I did with it once again. Okay.
Okay. Yes, thank you for the hearts indeed. You know we love them.
Then we have Artemis Dreams.
Artemis!
Hearts for Lenore. And for Mr. OnlyFans, I love you all's accents. It reminds me of my time in Mass. Edited to say your political opinions would not lose this subscriber. Thank you.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yes.
Political opinion.
Yeah, we were
Well, we
talking
talked
about something last
about
week that
medicines, the cost and everything.
You mean the medicine that are now going up again?
no, we were talking about my CPAP and whatnot, and insurances and
And the medicines too.
whatnot.
The way Trump sucks.
Edit that, Lee. We don't do politics on this.
We all don't do politics.
Oh, not on my channel, no,
No.
or our channel. We don't
Yeah.
do it on the YouTube channel.
Too touchy and too,
Yeah, that's an understatement.
yeah, and too many problems.
Yep.
Then we have Carol. Happy little drills. I hope both of you can have a good night's sleep. If not, Lenore, there's always the cast iron method for Lee. Kidding.
No, you're not.
Take care. Love you both.
You're trying to throw me under the bus.
Yep. Well, you'd probably break the cast iron pan anyways.
Drive it over you.
And she sent some hearts. Of course.
Hearts are always good.
Yep. And then we have Cindy Bennett. You two are so cute together. My thoughts and prayers are with you. And here is a kabazillion and a half hearts to hopefully last the week this time. Thank you, Cindy. You know how we love your kabazillion or
Kabazillion.
kabazillion was right. We do love it.
Yep. I like as many cards as I can get,
Yes.
whether they be in words or actual hearts.
Yep. Okay. And Melanie sent hearts.
Yep. That's okay. That's quite all right. I'll take them. I don't care if they send anything else. If they just want to send hearts, that's fine with me.
And then we have Trin, who sent great live, and hearts.
Yep. That was on the last live, so that should be the last page, unless you.
Yep, it is.
Okay.
Worked out perfectly.
Hey, yeah. Well, I'm getting some more of this section done too.
That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm still working on it, but
Yeah.
speaking of getting sleep, by the way, I have heard from a healthcare company or a medical supply company
Yeah.
who is working on my CPAP as we speak. They will then get in touch with, once it's completed, they will get in touch with me on a delivery date. So that hopefully will be very soon.
Mm-hmm. That is very true. Very, very true. Not only does he snore in his sleep, he talks. Thank God I don't understand what he's saying half the time.
Well, that's all right. One night I woke up, and I know I woke myself up.
Mm-hmm.
And I could have sworn I was sitting there telling you that I was going to confess to something.
Oh God, I've never heard that and I don't want to hear that.
It's like,
Unless it's I'm confessing that I love you.
yeah, but it was like, what the hell? I don't got anything to confess to. I can't even confess to that because you already know it.
Yep. So he is kind of weird sometimes, especially when he's asleep.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Never.
Mm-hmm.
Weird is subjective.
That's true.
What you think is weird is not necessarily what I think is weird.
And
So anyway,
my brother Bob called me, wished me happy birthday. We spoke on the 27th because it would have been my mother's birthday. And we both sort of had a hard time, even though she's been gone a while. It was still kind of hard.
and just so that you know, the views expressed on this channel are not necessarily those of the people that created the channel. Well, hey, you know,
Yeah,
I'll throw
well, hey,
disclaimers in there every now and then just for fun.
just for the fun of it.
Not only that, but the disclaimer that anything we talk about on this channel may or may not be relevant.
Yeah, well, that's true. Uh,
Wow.
and as you can see, I'm still yawning.
Of course.
Oh,
You
I
know,
am-
our whipping chats are starting to get shorter and shorter.
I'm sorry.
So I think what I'm going to start doing, I did have an idea
Oh, that's good.
that I shared with Tammy,
Oh,
and, well, I told you to.
oh,
And I said she should do it because she's more entertaining to listen to when she's diamond painting.
yes, she is.
But what I said to her was what you ought to do is when you sit down to diamond paint, because she's always worried about having content, always worried about filming videos. But what she doesn't do is think about when she's diamond painting. So I said, what you do is when you're diamond painting, set up your camera and record while you diamond paint. You don't necessarily have to say anything. You don't necessarily have to talk to anybody. You just sit there and diamond paint like you usually do. I said, the words will come out automatically with you anyway because you'd like to talk to your drills so much, even though they don't listen. And it's entertaining for people, so therefore you now have a double addition in that it's entertaining and you've got content filmed.
There you go.
And I told her that I was probably going to do the same thing. On the other end of it, I do not talk to my drills, so. But you may hear me saying all kinds of other things. You know, just make sure that when you first start watching me do those, you don't have the kids around.
Oh,
Because you never know if I get frustrated enough. I may just have a little bit of adult colorful language.
not you, Lee.
Who, me?
No,
Yeah.
not Miss Ruthie's little boy.
Oh, yeah, right. Except for one problem.
What's that?
I'm also Lee Sr.'s boy.
That's true.
And considering the fact that he was telling dirty jokes to a nun,
All right. It's okay.
you know, actually, technically, two of them. Because Janice was too.
His sister?
His half sister,
Yeah.
Yep. They worked at the Catholic school up in Ipswich. I can't think of the
I
name of
can't
it.
think of it either.
But at any rate, yeah, he used to do things just to see if he could make her turn red.
Depending on whether it's a high school, she's probably heard everything.
No, it was college.
Oh, that's even worse.
It was, like I said, it's the Catholic college up in Ipswich.
You said school, so I didn't know if
Yeah.
it was high school or not. I didn't remember.
Nope.
So
La
I had to-
Salette.
Oh, wow. That's a shrine, too. La Salette.
Yep. That it is.
I had the pleasure of meeting your Aunt Janice. She was a lovely lady.
Oh, yeah, she was.
Lovely lady.
She was. I couldn't call her out. She wouldn't allow it.
She was
Her-
too.
Her or Donnie. Neither one of them
They're
didn't
too-
want to hear aunt because they thought they were too young to
Right.
be aunts
Yeah,
and
this-
uncles. And so it was always Janice or Jan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, either way. Which I was like, I felt like an adult, you know, and a little kid, not having to call you aunt or uncle, you know, because I was always brought up Uncle Tom, Aunt Nita, you know,
I
Uncle
thought it
Bruce,
was
Uncle
one
Billy,
name. I thought
Aunt
it was
Ginny.
part of their name. My
Yeah.
my brother.
Yep,
And my Uncle Earl.
yep.
Brother John, Brother Klein.
But yeah, they were. They used to pull some funny gags. They had this one where they got a couple of milk crates, and their victim would be off in another room somewhere.
Mm.
They get a couple of milk crates, and they would put them, like, instead of 3 in a row, they'd have one, an empty space, and then another one, and they'd be sitting there, and they'd call the victim out and start asking questions, and at the end, when it got done, they'd say, "Okay, you may have a seat." So when they go to sit in that middle seat, my aunt and uncle would stand up. Of course, when they stand up, the sheet would go down as they were falling down on their asses. It was never a far fall because it was only a milk crate.
Right.
But, you know.
That's funny. How old were they when they did this?
30s.
Oh, my Lord. They're little practical jokers.
Oh, yeah. Especially my aunt.
She was special.
My aunt would come up with these little things that would, you know, like it would have a list of several different things, you know, stand up and say your name, and then the next one would go down, and you know, and as they got down to 8, 9, and 10 area, it would be stand up and crow like a rooster.
Yeah.
Okay, because you knew they were getting silly, so you're like, and it was a lesson in reading. Because rule number 1, when you're reading the book, when you're reading the list, rule number 1 said, read all the questions before you finish. Okay, before you start.
Okay.
And rule number, say, 10 was, when you're all done, turn this over. So instead of people just, except for a few, instead of people reading the first one and then turning it over, they go through these ridiculous things. And it was amazing how many people would get almost all the way down to the bottom of the list before they realized that they'd been had.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, I wish I knew what that one was, because I'd like that one.
That's funny. I never heard those stories.
Oh yeah, there are a few of those. Then there's my grandmother. You always knew when my grandmother had a little bit too much. You know, my dad's mother.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. Which
Well, actually, his stepmother.
Yeah, I know.
You always know when she used to have a little bit too much to drink. Because all of a sudden, she'd walk into the middle of the party with her front upper teeth blacked out.
Oh my God.
She had black paper that, you know, you put in your, you know.
Yep.
It's like, oh, Grandma's had a bit much.
I met her a few times too, but
Yeah.
she seemed very straight and everything. You know?
I used to love going over to their house because whenever we went to visit, it was automatic that we would have fried dough.
Oh, I would have loved it too.
Automatic. It was, okay, that's what we're having for supper, fried dough. And, of course, the powdered sugar. Because you can't have fried dough without powdered sugar,
no.
you know?
Or some kind of sugar.
You know, it just doesn't work.
Nope.
But that and the fact that the guy across the street had a husky.
Oh.
A full-blooded husky.
That would have got your attention.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this was in Lynn.
Yeah.
You know, because she used to live, you know, the street that's directly across from the Catholic Church?
Which Catholic? St. Mary's or?
I think it's St. Mary's.
Was it on the Common?
Not the one that you do.
No, that was St. Joseph's.
No.
St. Mary? Was it on the Common?
No, it was on, you know that street that goes from Saugus? You go through Lynn and Saugus and whatnot?
Oh,
go
yeah.
straight down?
Yeah,
There's a church right there.
Yeah, I know. But
And at the end of and that's at the end of the T section of the streets. She lived further down that street.
Oh.
But I used to go down there, have my dinner and whatnot, and I would stand outside this guy's house. And as soon as the guy saw me, he let the dog out.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And this dog used to come running to the fence.
Yeah,
A lot of people were afraid of him. I was just like,
you
come here.
love dogs, anyways.
You know?
Oh, I do too. I love any kind of animal.
Well, that's just it. I mean, I joke about.
It's empty.
Didn't sound empty.
It is. It fell on its lid. Look.
I'm just
Empty.
saying it didn't sound empty.
I knew it was empty.
That was my wife giving me a heart attack
That's my yob man.
because she dropped a bottle
I
of
did.
soda
I did.
that was luckily empty
Oh, there was a cap on it anyways.
inside the cabinet that I'm currently working on the diamond painting
A
on.
table.
Well, with the table up, it's a cabinet.
It's a table.
So anyway, but yeah, we used to do that all the time. Then, like I said, we've always had wonderful Christmases with my mother's family.
Oh.
And then we had the summer reunions, family reunions.
Mm-hmm.
Those were always a blast. Me and Uncle Tom, Nita's Tom,
Mm-hmm.
used to kill during that because it was $5 a head for horseshoes.
Mm.
Yep, $5 a head for horseshoes. So you get into a horseshoe tournament. Now, you gotta understand, my mother was one of 13 kids. Most all of those kids had 2 to 3 children of their own. So over time, I think at one family reunion we had over 200 people that were just family. You know, and blood-related family.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the in-laws, and everybody had their in-laws and their spouses and whatnot. But just in blood family, we had over 200 people. So, needless to say, those horseshoe tournaments could bring in a good amount of money, and we used to always play together. We would set it up well ahead of time. Remember, you're my partner.
He was a nice man.
Yeah, he was an elderly man. I say elderly. He was about my age now. 64, 65 when I first started.
You kidding?
Oh yeah. And I mean, even when you were there, it was 70s or 80s.
Well, yeah, but.
But anyway, but his favorite place to be was around the kids. He loved the kids because he was a kid himself.
Oh yeah.
I mean, quite literally, he was a kid himself.
Mm-hmm.
He would sit and play and roughhouse and, do all kinds of things. And,
Very nice.
excuse me. Yeah, much to his wife's anger. Will you act your age?
Why?
And it's not like he did it just when kids were around.
It was just him.
It was just him. Now, grant you, for the longest time, he did have a little bit of a drinking problem. But then again, most of my family did. Most of my mother's family, I should say. We'll put it to you this way. When everybody would come to the family reunions, they would bring their own beer.
Mm-hmm.
9 out of 10 of the people that brought their own beer were bringing 2 and 3 cases of Budweiser.
Mm-hmm.
And So I always used to say, I'm telling you, we should own stock in that company. We'd be rich. But anyway,
I remember Tommy
yeah.
for what, and I loved him for what he did. My father had a grave up in what you call what is Pine Grove Cemetery, and for some reason something happened up there. I don't remember if there was a storm or vandals or something, and they messed it up, really messed it up. What?
No, you're talking about when he cut the tree, the bushes
Oh,
down on
that's
the other
it.
side.
That's right. At my father's grave.
Yep.
Yeah. It was such a mess, and he went over and he trimmed them all, trimmed the bushes by my father's grave. He just did it because it was the family thing to do.
Somebody had planted
Yeah.
two good-sized bushes, one on either side of the gravestone.
Yeah, you couldn't even see it.
And it got to the point where you couldn't even see the gravestone. Literally, you could not see the gravestone. We had to sit there and hunt for it. And then I went down to the office to pick out where it was. And when I got there, I was like, it's supposed to be right here. And then finally I looked between the bushes and it's, oh, there it is. So we were talking to my Uncle Tommy about it, because he worked in he was he called himself a tree doctor. I forget what the actual name was for what he did, but at any rate, he went up and cut them down so that you could actually see the stone, and then cleaned the stone up to a little bit on top of that.
Yeah.
The funny part is when we buried her mother, we didn't have a place for her to be buried.
Right.
And one of my relatives,
Your grandmother.
my grandmother, grandma,
Yeah. On your father's side, your step grandmother, your grandmother, she gave up hers.
oh, that's right, yep. So she gave up her stone, her spot,
Yep.
for Lenore's mother.
So now my mother's buried next to your grandfather.
So my mother-in-law is now married next to my grandfather.
Buried.
Yeah, buried. Well, who knows by now? My grandfather could get around, But at any rate, they're buried next to one another, like husband and wife.
Yeah, it's funny.
And come to find out, when we first found this out, that's when we decided to look for her father's grave.
Yeah.
And they are 2 rows down.
Yep.
Eight
headstones.
slots
Yeah.
away from one another. So they're in the same general area.
Yeah. And Pine Grove is a huge
And
cemetery.
yeah, Pine Grove is a very, very large cemetery. They're
You get lost. This city, it's not as big.
it's a really small city.
Yeah.
To try and get around, and if you don't remember the paths you took, you get lost real easy.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of funny that all of these things sort of
Happened to
came
them.
into alignment in whatever way.
Yep. I guess it was meant to be. Was meant to be.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So other than that, and a few interesting stories of our wayward, wacky family,
Yeah.
I think at this point I've run out of things to say. So I am just going to sit here
And diamond paint here?
and diamond paint. My back is not bad,
Well, there you go. That's what you should do.
and it's about time I'm able to get some stuff done.
That's right.
So as Eve would call it, it's time for shut up and diamond paint. Well, that's what she actually said I should call it.
That sounds about right, honey.
The only problem is I'm not going to shut up.
No, you never do, and that's okay.
No.
Makes you interesting.
because I just keep sitting here and talking
That's right.
about absolute nonsense.
Yeah.
Or I start picking on you.
Well, yeah, well, I'm going away, so you can't pick on me. So there you are, Mr. Nonsense.
You think that's going to stop me from picking on you?
Yeah, because I'm going to start supper maybe. I don't know what time it is. I may not be starting with this soon, but
I don't know. I can't see what time it is.
yeah, well, it's okay. I got to get up anyways.
I'm hoping that I'm going to last long enough
2.
to finish off this color.
That would be good.
Yeah, it would be.
Mm-hmm. It would be very good.
So we shall see what we shall see.
Yes, you shall.
I'm going to have to rearrange the camera here in a minute, though.
Yeah.
Well, it's starting to climb under the camera and harder for me to maneuver without hitting the leg.
Shutting. I will. Yeah, I gotta shut this down.
Yeah, you got to shut the microphone off.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be heard. While you're doing your thing.
Is it the bottom button?
Then here, give it to me.
I tried. Yeah. I'm useless and stuff like that.
Okay. So now you just have me on microphone. Huh? Yeah. That would be nice. Roasting, roasting, roasting.
Very warm.
Huh?
That one in this corner is very warm.
Yes, it is.
The TV and the computer.
Okay, I gotta move that up there. Because I can't get to there without hitting the camera.
What did I do that I don't do? What have I got? A great big black hole. Honey, that oh, what did I do? I don't do.
Well, I guess I'm gonna get these colors finished, this color finished off camera. So I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, feel free to hit the thumbs up button. If you have not subscribed, please do so. And if you think somebody would get a smile out of this, by all means, share it. We don't mind. Any comments you want to make, feel free to make, and we will most likely unless they're extremely disrespectful. We will most likely read them on the next Wip Chat. So, in the meantime, till we see you again, or till you see us again anyway, have yourselves a wonderful week. Remember, don't fake it till make it. Instead, believe it until you receive it. And we will talk to you all later. Bye, guys.